I hope you are doing great. So today I want to talk about that why this language is really important to learn. So this is global language. We must learn this language because we can communicate international people as well. In India there are lots of languages like West. There are lots of language. So when we learn this language, so we can communicate them because they also learn, so it will be very easy for interact with those people. They are from different background, they are from different cultures, different languages, so it will be very convenient for us to talk to them and just interact easily. And to be honest, that when they just speak, those people, they have different language and different culture, so it's just feeling cloud on nine, I think. I feel very good when I just talk those peoples, and it makes me feel very new feeling that I'm also very curious to talk native speaker, and I'm very curious to talk everyone who are from different backgrounds. Yeah. And the benefit of learning this language nowadays, like if you know the English, so you are very intelligent, you are very smart. It indicates that you are very smart, like that. And as well as like if you just learn this language, so it is high chance that you will get a good job and you will get good school for teaching English medium, because it requires to speak fluently. If you go to any school to teach, to have a dream passions to become teacher, so you must know this language. For that you have to prepare yourself to learn this language and just perform well. And for IELTS course as well, if someone has the dream to go to abroad, so one must learn this language for going abroad, because you will get privilege by learning this language to go abroad and explore the cultures, different peoples. So for that you have to do lots of work hard to achieve the fluency, to convey yourself, as well as for learning this language. And I have talked so many people, they have different background, they don't have have a different language where I talk them, so I feel very grateful that I am able to speak them. I have one language to convey myself and just tell my feelings, what I think, what I feel, my dislike, like everything. I can convey those people, so it feels very happy. I feel very grateful for that. Yeah. And nowadays you can say that it is a technology era. So in this, like if you just use your phone, so you encounter first English. Okay, if you use your laptop, first the thing comes in English, everything, and lots of news, lots of information is written in English. And if you want to watch international movies, so you need to must learn this language, everything, I think. And because English is really required nowadays, everyone is learning this language, even though because lots of people are unemployed because of this language. They feel hesitation, they feel they can't convey themselves in English because they feel afraid of making mistake. Initially, in the initial stage, when they are not good at English, they feel very uncomfortable while just conveying themselves. It happened with me as well. When I was learning this language, I was feeling very hesitation. I was not, whatever I'm saying in this language, I was not aware of it, but I was just keep speaking. That's why the result you can see here, that the practice pay me off by the time. So I think this language just you can learn by speaking only. There's no other easy methods for that. You have to face the fear, you have to face the public fear, everything. I was very underconfident girl. I was not able to express myself, even though in my native language as well. In my mother tongue, I was unable to express myself. I had lots of fear to talk to people. I had lots of hesitation that what if I'll make mistake, everyone's laugh at me, everyone was just make fun of me. All the things used to come in my mind and used to thoughts a lots of about it, but I didn't give up, because I was thinking, no matter what I am doing today, no matter what I am making mistake now, today the day will come and I'll speak better than yesterday. So I think if you are just practicing, if you are just very dedicated, but one must have the purpose to learn this language. Because what we do now, if we don't have the purpose in, we are just practicing, so our subconscious mind, our mind says that why we are just focusing too much if we don't have to achieve anything. There must be a purpose. Just make one purpose. Just make purpose to prepare IELTS exam. For that you can say that I have this purpose, so I want to. No, I'm not saying that. Just make your purpose this. Just you should be very passionate too for achieve that purpose. That's how you have to be prepared. Okay, and just I'm saying, and just make your purpose. Don't make purpose deliberately. Just feel it. Just feel good what you like too much. If you are very passionate to teaching, so just make purpose to teach in English medium, so that you can make purpose to improve this language. This is how things work. If you don't have purpose, earlier I didn't have the purpose to learn this language, that's why I was not focusing. Now I have lots of purpose, I have lots of in my mind, and ultimately I'll improve my language and this language and just go for that purpose. Because without achieving fluency in this language, I can't go further. I can't go to achieve that purpose. For that I am doing hard work. For that I am doing my best every day. I'm reading, writing, listening, speaking. Reading, writing, listening, speaking. Those are 4 parts. We focus a lot too much, and I do also, because writing is something that if you write, so you develop the habit to frame the sentence properly, and you also rectify your grammar mistake by writing. Just make sure that whenever you write any sentence in your writing books, and when you just explain your day in writing notebooks, so just after writing, just read every sentence and loudly, and just make sure you are writing clearly or not, if you are making any mistake or not. So in this way, that will also really improve your framing sentence. Also one thing also, that just writing and reading as well. Reading, just read loudly as much as you can. Read loudly. Just go to in silence room. Go in silence room and lock the door, and just feel comfortable in that room. If you feel comfortable in that room, so just speak, and just make sure that no one will come to your room to disturb you, and just give 1 hour and speak. Read loudly. If you read loudly, you'll get to know that where you are making mistake to pronounce the word, and you'll also explore the different style of writers who write the books. Okay, it will also help you to understand this thing. Also, on the other hand, I really want to say one thing. Reading helped me a lot too much. I want to share one scenario, that in Ramazan, like it's been 1 year, I was reading stories, lots of stories there was in mind. Like it was interested by myself. I was very interested. I was reading very fastly, and you can't believe that I was reading fastly, and the rhythm was also coming in my speaking as well. And I was very surprised to see the improvements, because that story was very engaging and captivating, and I was enjoying, and I was not skipping that story. and just also I gave my 2 hours 3 hours for that story, and I really liked that story. It was very inspired, and it teach and give me lots of lesson of my life. So in my life, so gave me lots of lesson, and I learned so many lesson. So but it was very easy. It was written in basic English, and I was comprehending very well. There were no word at all. Was there was word, but it was not too much to make me feel bothered. It was not making me feel bothered, and I was enjoying. And after just reading the whole story, and I was speaking very fastly, and I was just seeing the improvements that I'm reading, and I have covered that story. And when I was speaking anything in English, I was just seeing the improvements. Really, it really helped us reading and writing, listening as well, because we learn our mother tongue by listening, right? By listening, by observing the people. The listening help you to improve your pronunciation. Reading as well improve your pronunciation, because whenever you see any words, you get doubt. You feel doubt that it is right or wrong, so you go to the Google and search. It so really help you to improve. But listening is something that you don't need to worry to Google and just Google it the words. You simply directly listen those people. Just try to listen with in your spare time. Just do one work at a time. I have seen lots of people that I am the one also. I can include myself in those people, because earlier I was also doing the same thing, that while doing the brooming, mopping, while doing the house chores work, I was also listening. Multitasking I was doing, and I was not getting at all. I was getting, but not properly. I was not giving my 100% for listening. That's why I was not improving, and I was questioning myself that why I'm not improving, because the reason was that I was not giving the full intention for my listening. That's why I was not improving. That was the main reason. By the time when I used to give my time and proper time, at least 1 hour, at least half an hour in starting I used to give, then I saw the improvements. I saw lots of improvement. So I think you should do one thing at a time. Lots of people give advice just while driving, while just doing anything. You can listen as well, and just listen podcast, these all the things. But if you are busy in work and you are listening, it will not improve. I must say that it will not improve. I would must say that it will not improve, because I have experiences myself. I have in myself, and I have examined this thing. So this is my experience, and it's up to you what you prefer, because everything doesn't fit everyone, right? And everyone has different style to learn everything. But I think that what we do, right, if we are just studying, reading, writing, whatever we do, we should do with right way, with right manner. You are just hoping to improve, but you are going in the wrong way. So no matter how much efforts you are putting, you will go in the wrong way, and you'll never get any achievement. So it's better to do work hard, work little, work hard little, but just go with little bit, but go to right way, not wrong way. Wrong way, it means I mean that you are just not doing the practice in a correctly, accurately, with full attention. This is wrong way. For example, you are reading, and your thinking is somewhere. You are thinking somewhere, and you're reading here. Like you are in present, but you are thinking in past. Like you are thinking about past. So it will not improve. Just make sure that you will just give full attention for your reading. You will not go anywhere while learning, while studying. You will just give your 100% at a time. Just give half an hour. I'm not saying give too much time, but just give your full attention and do with the right way. And yeah, this is something I really wanted to discuss with you. I think today is enough. I have spoke lots of things about English, why it's really important in our life, and one must learn this language. So I hope you like this video, and thanks for your supporting. I'm very grateful for that. Thank you so much. Bye.